Max. Shoot to kill.
Enemy at the hotel. Enemy at the back alley. Enemy at the restaurant.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Changing Max.
Get down. Enemy personal radar overhead. Kill confirmed.
Enemy at the hotel.
Enemy cluster strike. Take cover. Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed. Enemy personal radar overhead.
Enemy at the restaurant.
Grenade out! Enemy. Gotcha.
Kill confirmed.
Changing Max.
They've reached the halfway point. Get moving. personal radar overhead. Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed.
Die.
Enemy at the
Enemy
restaurant.
personal radar overhead.
Enemy at the hotel.
Enemy personal radar overhead. Kill confirmed. Enemy Wilson deployed.
Enemy movement.
Enemy at the hotel. Enemy at the back
Stand
alley.
over. Get out there and hurt them. Enemy personal radar overhead. Enemy kidnapping inbound.
Reloading. Down. Endlich.
Sentry gun active. 1 minute remaining.
Enemy at the hotel.
Seconds. We are out of time. Move. Kill confirmed. The objective is lost. We are not.
Target down.
prisoners. Shoot to kill.
Tango spotted.
Like, you know, 5 o'clock Christmas Day, that was it. When is Christmas over?
They weren't answering their phone.
I would say Christmas is over once you've seen the Vicar of Dibley Christmas special.
Really?
Yeah.
But see, I think it was
that
earlier than that.
Christmas is
I
over then.
think it was when the elderly ones fall asleep about 3:30. They wake up because the kid's playing with something noisy.
Yeah.
A game that goes... something like that.
Yeah.
That's when Christmas is over.
You know what you're getting this year then.
Exactly. I do. I'm shopping with Carl. Don't give anything away that I bought, right? Because you know. But I've got to tell you something. We went to this workshop. I didn't get anything from it, so I bought this looking for a present for my girlfriend Jane. And it was a beautiful shop in St James's. They're all beautiful around there. And it was this shop of sort of iconoclastic sort of antiquities, and it was things that this guy, you had to ring a bell for the bloke to come down. Carl was just so confused about that. He's used to someone standing there going, "Can I help you? Yeah. What size do you want?" Right, and he came down and he loved his stuff. He absolutely loved his stuff.
And what sort of stuff was it?
It was sort of stuff that he'd got from sort of like churches. It wasn't
old
tap.
stuff,
It was carvings. It was from the 16th and 17th century of saints, right? And I said, "This is beautiful." And I was talking to him. I said, "What's this news going on? That so and so." I was going, "Oh, it's wonderful. Look at that." Right? And I overheard Carl trying to make conversation. He said to this guy who's so proud of this stuff, and it's you know, at 16th century, 17th century, he went, "What's the newest thing you've got in here?"
Brilliant.
And the bloke went, "We've got a statue of him from the 60s of then." And he went, "All right." He went, "When was the last time you got something in?" The bloke went, "We get something in every day." And afterwards I said, "Why were you asking those questions?" He was going,
Kill confirmed.
and it always confused me with antiques. What happens when they sell that out? They're not making any more.
I thought it was a sort of good business to get into, that's all. Do you know what I mean?
Why?
There'll always be antiques.
Well, you said it yourself. The place wasn't buzzing, was it? He had to pop down. He couldn't even be bothered sort of sat in the shop waiting for a customer because probably days go by. Nothing's happening. Doesn't it? For you to ring the bell to wake him up to say, "Oh, I can look at this old stuff." Forget it.
So you've got your shopping then, Carl? You're bang up to date, you don't?
Yeah, I've sorted, you know, most stuff out. But here's one for you, right? Here's a little question.
Go on.
Right, I've finished a job, right? I've been working somewhere for like about 10 years.
You can say it.
No.
XFM, where we met.
Yeah, it's a good little place to work and everything, but I've had enough.
Yeah.
I mean, after 10 years.
You're moving on. We've gone on. We're on radio too.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Right, so you're moving on, yeah?
Right, and so they gave me a present, right? They sort of said to me, "What do you want?
Yeah.
You've done 10 years, tell us what gift you want and I'll sort you out."
Yeah.
Friendly
So I
sentry
said, "Oh,
gun
brilliant,
online.
yeah." So, I knew Suzanne, the girlfriend, wanted a camera.
No.
Right? So, they got me a camera, they wrapped it up and they, you know, I can't believe you do. They said, "Open it." No, I don't want to open it. No, what's going on? So I'm going to give it to Suzanne for Christmas.
No.
That's...
Now, what? Why
That's
is
a disgrace.
But why is it though?
You can't...
Allied cruise missile
because
online.
It doesn't matter because I could have had a gift for myself and I didn't. I
You
decided.
can't... No. That's second hand.
It's not second hand.
It is
It hasn't
second
used. I
hand.
haven't even opened it.
But surely the point about buying a gift for your girlfriend is that you've gone in the shop and done it. There's a sentimental
Not about that.
attachment.
It's not about that.
It is though. It is. No, it is about that. It is, but,
It's about them getting what they
So
want.
if you're walking down the street and you saw a camera and it was brand new and you went, "Oh yeah, Suzanne, Happy Christmas." So are you going to tell her it was a gift?
Well, no, she's at work today, so she doesn't need to know.
So you're not even going to tell her?
No.
So you've got deceit as well as
It
meanness.
doesn't matter, does it? She's got what she
That's
wanted.
disgraceful. Okay, I want to get people on the text. Do you think that Carl's in the right? 88-291. It should Carl be giving a gift to his girlfriend, which he's passing off as his own present?
Wait a minute, right? You cannot... You think it would be okay if you were giving it to a mate or something, but I'd still tell them. I'd even say, look, I didn't pay for this, but I know you wanted a camera. But you're not going to tell her, so she's going to think you spent 700 quid or something.
250.
He's not even a £700 free camera. She'll never think that I spent 700 quid on her.
That is brilliant. Well, it's an improvement on last year. Remember what you got last year?
I'd rather he told us.
Come on. What did you get? What did you get? Your partner, your life partner,
Your lover.
your last year for Christmas. How long have you been with her first?
11 years.
11 years. What did you get her last year for Christmas?
Some condoms.
I mean, that's
I
unbelievable.
got 2 packets.
Yeah, no, you bought her a big bumper packet of condoms from Boots or something, and you got 1 packet free.
Yeah. And they've all been used.
Welcome to Winter Aztec Camera, before that the Pretenders, it's Ricky Gervais' show, but I'm here, Steve Merchant, Carl Pilkington's here. Christmas Eve, Radio 2, Merry Christmas.
Producer just came in and said, oh, can you give out the web address, bbc.co.uk/radio 2. I went, yeah, why? He said, well, just in case people want to listen to this show again.
Yeah, right. He's got a sense of humour.
Yeah, that's it. So, Carl, we've had loads and loads of emails.
Which just, in case you just tuned in, Carl received a leaving gift of a digital camera when he was leaving a job, and he's not even unwrapped it. He's giving it straight to his girlfriend for tomorrow, which I think Ricky and I
Andy's
finished
not going to tell her it was free. Andy thinks there's nothing about it.
It wasn't free. It's 10 years in my life I had to do that.
Yeah, and you've been 11 with us. Think what she's gone through. She's had 11 years of her life. Wow, you know, yeah. Carl would have been okay if he'd have kept quiet. Idiot. Dave in Salford. He's right. Yeah, he's right. It's a disgrace. He has dishonoured his former employer and his girlfriend from Graham and Lana. That's a good point. It's an insult to the people who work there. They got you something they thought they really liked. They really went out and thought about it. They wrapped up. You didn't even unwrap it, because you couldn't be bothered to wrap it again. Even you could have unwrapped it. Do you know what? I really hope's happened that before they gave it to you, they took pictures of their genitals in the toilet as a little away. So your girlfriend's going to get that and get loads and loads and loads of pictures of offal from people who work at XFM. That would be the best Christmas gift for me.
What if there's a note or something inside that they've all written and signed to Carl?
Look, he's thinking about that. Look, that is the first time he's ever thought of that. Look at his head. Look at his
Christian
head.
Hull says, I think Carl's heart is in the right place. Don't know about his brain, though.
Good point.
A fair point.
There's one here. I once got a frozen box of fish my husband found whilst working in a chip shop. I was girlfriend would be grateful. Yeah, I suppose so. But it's staggering.
It's one from Jane. It says, better his girlfriend has the camera, as it looks like he hasn't got opposable thumbs. And that's people having a dig. They don't even know you.
But you know why I'm not a sort of big fan of sort of Christmas and buying presents and that. Anyway, because I've had bad experiences in the past. Where, like, buying stuff for people.
Go on.
You know, like when I was a kid and that, right?
Yeah.
And you know, you put a lot of thought into buying presents, don't you, when you're a kid? Because you know you haven't got that much money to.
How old are we talking?
About 8.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. About 8. Right.
So you look like you did, but you had hair, I assume.
Well, 8 years old and that. I'm putting a bit of planning into it, thinking, what will my mum want?
Yeah.
Right? Now, my mum's a big fan of gnomes.
Right, obviously.
Like gnomes.
She must be pleased how you turned out.
And fairies and stuff like that, right? Little elves and all that stuff.
Sure.
So I thought, right, I'll look for something that's a bit gnomish. Right? And there was this
You got
shop.
a Noel Edmonds.
There was this shop sort of down the road that sort of sold a lot of tat. Right.
Oh, good.
Sort of everything, all in shops where everything's quite cheap. It's sort of they sell things individually that shouldn't be, like toilet rolls and that sort of thing.
They used to think everything's a pound. Now they're selling that everything's 99p. Because a pound wasn't cheap enough.
They're undercutting the pound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go
So
on.
anyway, so I had a look in there, thinking, let's have a look, see if we've got any gnomes and that. And the closest thing they had, right, was this figure.
Well done.
That's called a Victoria Plum. Right?
Victoria Plum, right?
Yeah, it's like a little.
No, Victoria Plum. Right, get it right.
It's like a woman gnome, right?
Okay.
So I thought I should love that, right? So say that I think it was about £2, right? Invest in one of them, take it home and well chuffed with myself and that. Wrapping it up, pop it under the tree. Think I can't wait to see her face light up when she sees that.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you know, like when you're a kid, I bought that like 2 weeks before Christmas.
Sure.
Right. And do you know when you're sort of excited and you want to give someone a present earlier?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I sort of took my mum into this shop, right? And we're just walking about, and the Victoria Plum was sort of there on the shelf. And I said to her, oh, look at that up there. Do you like that? She said, no, it's bloody horrible, right?
Oh.
So it's too late. It's too late to go back.
You spent all your money.
It's money spent. It's wrapped. It's under the tree, right? I'm thinking, oh, I can't believe it. So I said, no, that, made sure she's looking at the right thing. I said, no, that little gnome woman. Yeah, it's horrible.
Oh no.
Yeah, right.
Oh God.
Christmas Day comes, right? I open my stuff, right? She's about to open
really
hers.
Sad. This is like Dickens.
She opened. She opened hers and that, and she went, "Oh, that's lovely." That I said, "No, don't give me that." Do you know what I mean?
She's a liar. Yeah, pretending for not wanting to hurt your feelings. She was a liar.
And that's why,
But things have moved on.
What are you on about? Yeah, but you don't forget, do you?
I still don't know how this justifies you not buying your girlfriend of 11 years an actual gift.
Although that was quite touching.
Yeah.
Play a Christmas song. I'm welling up. Let Me Try Again by Frank Sinatra. Beautiful song.
Wonderful.
On BBC Radio 2. Well, it's that time of year when we give gifts.
Yeah, absolutely. And we like to give, and we like to keep on giving.
Yeah.
And that's why it's competition time.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Nice link.
Yeah. We have a platinum disc of Madonna's album Confessions on a Dance Floor. It's framed, classy. Giving that away to a person who can climb inside Carl's brain and understand what the hell
this is the challenge.
he's doing.
I think we should give them a shot. Or also, but we've got just because we can. This is like one of those gifts we made, isn't it? We didn't buy it. We made it. This is extras on DVD signed by both of us.
So that's like giving away my camera, in a way. You know what I mean? You've got loads of copies of them, there's no thought in it. You're having a go. You know what I mean?
But
we were involved with that.
Yeah, we sort of did that. You did. If you designed the camera and then built it in a little factory somewhere and gave it to Suzanne, I'd let you off. You didn't. Also, a copy of More Flannel, which I signed, and some flannel collectibles. Now, they're handmade, you see. Now, listen, that's not a cheap gift. A set of those flannel collectibles, right, they're not toys, they're handcrafted, right? They went for £600 on eBay. So that's a good gift.
So if you win them, pop them on eBay, 600 quid.
Or 605, they're very rare.
Yeah. Davey in Belfast, by the way, just the last one, he says, I've bought my wife a silver necklace, and I got the shop to put it in a box saying white gold instead of silver. Is this wrong?
Weapons hot.
So if you're Mrs. Davey from Belfast and you get something tomorrow that says white gold, yeah, just maybe be careful. Pop back to the jewellers, just get them to check it.
He probably thinks he's safe because she's not listening, but any friends of Dave who's got a wife who's going to get a silver necklace with white gold.
And she'll be showing that off on... Yeah, that's white gold. Davey got it yesterday. She'll be showing that off on Boxing Day.
Yeah, when did you feel guilty?
Yeah, it'll slowly become... It'll haunt him, like Poe's The Telltale Heart.
Now
when he sees it...
Tell the truth, David. Tell the truth. Say it's still a beautiful gift. It's a lovely thought, but don't lie. Don't mix a lovely gift with a lie.
It's this notion that Christmas is a chore. Oh, I've got to get the missus something.
I know, exactly.
It's bizarre, isn't it?
It should be a joy, Carl.
Yeah, but I do. I treat her all year round.
How do you treat her all year round? We know you've got to do 2 boxes of condoms, but that to me isn't a treat. Waking up next to you every day.
Well, listen, are we doing this?
Right, Rockbusters. We should explain what Rockbusters is. Don't be fooled. It has no association with the popular TV show Blockbusters.
Although he's just ripped off.
He's ripped off the name, but I don't want to say the quiz is anything like it. That quiz actually had a format. I don't know what it is.
I know.
We should give it. Basically, Carl. I'm just thinking about it. You describe what you explain.
It's like a cryptic.
No, it's not cryptic. Because a cryptic clue actually makes sense, every part of it. You might as well call this "What band am I thinking of?"
Yeah.
Go on.
Well, what I do, let's sum it up in an easy way, right? I'll give you some initials of an artist or a band. Yeah. And they play on Radio 2, so you listen to Radio 2 a lot. Right? You'll know the sort of songs we play. Good songs. Right? And what I do, I give you like a little description, like a cryptic clue about that band. Right? So say like if I said if I gave you the initials WH, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
This is a classic one.
This is a classic rock. This is clue, right? WH are the initials of the artist of the band.
Yeah.
And then like you say, right, I was in Texas, right, having a wander about. I was over there on holiday.
Yeah.
This is the
Think of this, how long a clue is this? For the gold run.
Yeah. All right, but so I was in Texas and that, and it's been raining. I fell over, right? Landed on my leg, right?
Yeah.
So that's the clue, and then I say WH.
Right. And the answer
would be like wet knee in Houston, right? Wet knee Houston.
There's no artist called Wet Knee Houston.
Whitney Houston.
No, don't try and make wet sound like wet.
No, but I'm just saying that's... Well,
No. Who's Whitney Houston? Who's Whitney Houston?
Alright, forget that one. Here's another one, right?
This is what you're dealing with.
This is extraordinary.
This is what you're dealing with.
No, right, here's another one then, a bit easier, right?
Right.
The initials...
Well, no, don't make it easier, make it work.
Right,
okay, come on.
The initials ND,
yeah.
Right? And the clue would be something like, someone's stolen me a garden tool, right? Someone's stolen my garden tool, so you think about it, right, what's a garden tool? Someone's stolen it. Nicked rake, right? Nicked rake. Nick rake.
Nick Drake.
Yeah, nicked rake.
That nearly worked.
Yeah. So that's the sort of thing we're going to be doing. I don't know if you want to...
Well, let's play a record and then we'll come back with the actual clues and you can win yourself this platinum disc. It's Madonna.
It's good, Nick.
It's exhausting.
Isn't Radio 2 brilliant?
It is.
It's good, I'm loving it here.
Yeah, it's just nice to be off a Tin Pot Station.
Don't slag it off. No, there's enough out there for everyone. This is Christmas and everything's lovely. Isn't it, Carl, in your world?
Rockbusters.
Let's get on with it.
Okay, these are the genuine clues. You can win yourself this Madonna Platinum disc plus some other goodies. And the clues are... Thanks, Carl.
So there's 3 clues, by the way. We've got to get three right to win this.
Oh, this is so hard. I mean, the worrying thing is if you do get these, you think like Carl.
Yeah,
so you might want to give up all the goodies just to not admit that you got a so-called Carl clue. Right, here we go. I'm ready for it. Okay. They better work. They better work. Wet Knee Houston doesn't work. But their name's not Wet Knee.
And we got it last time, didn't we? Right. First one. Put the...
I mean, it's just not... Imagine that in the Times crossword. But the...
Do you know the little information?
What are you doing? Listen, what are you doing? Is this still the clue you're reading?
Rick, we want to get this done before Christmas. Let's let him hear it.
Oh, Carl.
Do you know the little information card you get in a mobile phone?
Oh, sorry, is this the clue?
This is the clue.
Okay, fine.
Work out what you're going to say.
Rick, you're annoying me. Okay, quiet. Now let's hear it.
The little information card you get in your mobile phone, right?
No, what's that?
Well, this is the question. What is it, right? Put that...
Johnson, we got to the music phone for this. We got any clues out.
You put that little card, right, on a spider's house. The initials... the initials. If they don't hear the initials, they can't play along. SW, right? So that little card.
The information card from... I've got it.
Right. Put that on a spider's house. Right. Second one. Diana Ross isn't feeling that good. Right?
That's the clue.
Yeah, that's the clue. ID. Right? Diana Ross isn't feeling that good at the moment.
That's different. How can it be cryptic if the clue's different the next time?
Diana Ross isn't feeling that good. ID. Right?
Okay, right.
And then the last one. That stuff that I put on my toast, right?
Right.
It doesn't taste sharp enough, right? That stuff I put on my toast, doesn't taste sharp enough. Right?
Bob Holness, eat your heart out.
The initials JB, right? So there you go. There's the 3 clues.
Okay.
Right, I've got that and it doesn't work.
Well,
Well,
Does not work.
You've got until
I'll
after the
quickly-
new...
I'll
Hang
quickly
on a
whiz
sec,
through
Carl.
that.
Let me give out how the people can get in touch.
All right,
Come
go
on, I
on.
know you're excited
Go on
to do
then.
the clues again. You can text us 88291. You can give us a call 0500 288 291. Or you can email gervais@bbc.co.uk. The clues again then, Carl?
Well, quickly, that information card you get on your mobile, just pop it on a spider's house. Right? That's SW.
Yeah.
Second one, Anna Ross isn't feeling that good at the moment. What's up with her?
Oh, I did stuff. What's the initial?
ID.
Yeah.
And then the last one, that's stuff I put on my toast. Doesn't sort of taste sharp enough, right? What's going on here? JB. Right.
T-Rex Christmas Bop on Radio 2. After the news, we've got the answers to Rockbusters. Good luck with that. Still time to get those answers in. Plus, we've also got some more stuff to give away. Second competition. And, of course, Monkey News. If you've never heard Monkey News before, you will not believe your luck. It is truly extraordinary, Rick. Am I right?
You are, but this is the real news on 88 to 91 FM. This is Radio 2 from the BBC. Talk by Coldplay. We've got some Coldplay stuff to give away in the second hour coming up soon. Some collectibles and some signed stuff and albums and everything. But this is the Madonna one we're playing for. The Madonna gold disc plus
Platinum disc.
Platinum disc.
Is that better or better than word?
That's better, yeah.
Is it better? More
yeah,
sounds?
yeah. Well, it's a gold one, but I just got the shop to put white platinum
Sure.
on it. Yeah. So it's a wonderful gift. So whoever wins this is sort it out, and we've got some other stuff that me and Steve have made for you as well. So Carl, give us the clues again and the answers.
So we're doing it now.
This
Yeah.
is it. This is the final moment where we actually get to see how your mind works.
And you've got a winner and everything.
Winner's here.
Right. First one was, you know, that little card you get in your mobile. Right?
Yeah.
Put that
Yeah. Okay.
on a spider's house.
Yeah. Okay. So I got that one.
The initials were SW.
Yeah. So it's web. It's sim on web.
Sim on web.
Yeah. Sim on web. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of sim on
Is
web.
that a French song?
Time and web, isn't it?
Oh, do you say it? No, mate.
No.
No, it doesn't work, mate. It doesn't, mate, because you said sim on web, mate. It doesn't work,
We got it. We've got a winner, so
Yeah, it doesn't work very much. Next, let's see if the next one works, because that one doesn't work.
Right.
Sim on web, from the pop band Blood.
Right. Diana Ross.
Right.
She's not looking that good. She's something wrong with her.
That's changed.
Right.
That's completely changed.
Diana Ross isn't feeling that good.
Right.
Right. That was the clue. The initials were ID.
I've no idea.
Right. That was ill. She's a diva. Ill diva. Ill diva. Right. That sort of opera. Right.
I honestly am speechless.
Again, we got it.
It's an absolute nonsense.
Diva,
You're an idiot. You really are a stupid idiot.
Last one. That stuff I put on my toast
Yeah.
sort of doesn't taste right. It's not sort of sharp.
No, I've got it to be blunt, and I got jam blunt.
But there's no article, Jack.
There's no, there's no, it's called the jam.
No, but look like Jam's blunt.
Jam's blunt. There's no anyone called Jam's blunt, though, mate.
So there's
What? No, what's the answer?
James Blunt.
No, you said Jam's blunt, mate. Jam's blunt, so it works. It doesn't work. It's not a cryptic clue. It doesn't work. You're such an idiot.
I don't know what to say to this guy. I mean, as soon as Christmas is over, pop in somewhere and get yourself checked out. Steve, I don't know how you pronounce his name, Steve Toes or Steve Toze. He says this is the worst quiz ever.
It is the worst quiz ever.
He's still got the answers. And he also said, say hello to my Mrs. Amy, who's up the duck for Christmas. Lovely, wonderful, poetic image.
That's lovely, isn't it?
I'll forget it as well, baby Jesus born this year, something or other.
Why? Like, BBC and everything. You've got a lot of people out there, different religions. It's not so bad. Jesus now.
Why not?
But you can talk about Jesus.
Well, we've just been saying Christmas all the time. What are you talking about? What have you been reading?
I'm just saying.
This is like last year when I was at the Christmas dinner table with my parents, and my sister is religious, I'm not, and we were arguing about Jesus, the meaning of Jesus, and my mum said, will you stop arguing about Jesus? It's not the time. I'm thinking, well, this has got to be the time. I mean, there's no other time than his birthday.
Yeah. 1 and 2. I think the time to talk about Jesus is Christmas and Easter. That's pretty much the big two.
No, it's popular at this time of year, but I'm just saying it's best. There's other people out there, you know what I mean? Going out to...
But we're talking to everyone. We just happened to be here at the festival on Christmas.
Play a record.
Seth Lake and Fight the Favour, one of my favourite songs of the year. Isn't it beautiful?
Very nice, yeah, I've heard it before.
On Radio 2.
Ricky Gervais, Steve Merchant, Carl Pilkington, Christmas Eve, you know that already, I don't know why.
We're giving gifts. We're giving the gift of song.
Yeah.
And chat.
The gift of chat, the gift of Rockbusters,
The gift of the gift of Carl to the nation. You cannot buy that. You can't bottle it. I'd like to see it bottled. That'd be ideal. Like a little frog.
Pickled in a jar.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. He'll be one day. He will be in Ridley's.
Yes.
One day.
Yeah.
And they say he used to walk around a month.
Exactly.
It's quite normal. But let's not forget why we give gifts.
Well, yeah, just cheer people up.
Yeah. No, it's because the wise men go gifts to the baby Jesus.
Yeah. No, but you've got things. I'd probably let him tokens. And let him decide, because it's very, you know what I mean? You don't want to get anything, you know, and then he doesn't like it, he wants to take it back.
Well, I'll tell you, in a recent poll, what Stones did, the favourite gift for children was flannels. Still available.
That's so outrageous. That's so disgraceful. It's Christmas Eve.
What would you have got in then?
Probably extras on DVD. I don't make any money from flannels.
Yeah.
I like the fact that one of the wise men turned up with gold, and the other two, frankincense and myrrh, which, as I understand it, is what? It's like incense or something, incense or perfume.
I don't know.
I believe that's what it is. I just love the idea that one of them, so they've all got together, they've gone, okay, now guys, we're not going to spend more than 50 quid each this year, all right?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. So what have you all got? Before we go in and see him, what have you all got?
I spent a bit more than 50.
What are you talking about, man? We just said we weren't spending. We were just going to whip
Just
around
got him.
cheap, like a token.
No, I got him some gold.
Can't believe it. What?
Well, I'm trying to make an impression. He's the son of God.
I didn't know, but we only got I got frankincense.
And what did the other fella get?
He got myrrh, and I don't even know what that is, and I'm a wise man. Surely one of them must have been furious.
Is myrrh still popular? Gold still very popular.
Oh, I hope so, because this is my grand's getting this year.
Really?
Yeah, lovely.
Well, that's why we give gifts.
Do you know how he got them gifts? Right?
Yeah.
Little baby Jesus.
Yeah.
Were they for Christmas or his birthday?
I don't know.
Radio 2 indeed. You heard the Pogues, Fairy Tale of New York. One of the best Christmas songs ever. I think the best Christmas song ever, and one of the best songs ever.
Absolutely. No, there's no
It's
question.
it's brilliant. Do you like that, Carl?
It's alright, yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoying yourself, Carl?
What, being here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright. I mean, we're getting looked after and that. I can't believe, like, you know, the amount of food and that we've got here. It's mental.
Yeah, there's 5 food still going on.
This festival going on.
Yeah.
Where you take pineapple chunks for an old lady.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's going alright. I mean, I've been sort of listening to Radio 2, you know, the last few weeks, enjoying it and that, and sort of, you know, making sure we get the show right. You know what I mean? We want it to fit into everybody else's shows and that.
Oh yeah, it fits into everyone else's show.
I've been thinking.
Oh yeah, this is great. This is perfect.
Listen again, of course, on bbc.co.uk/Radio 2.
But something that Wogan does, right, on breakfast, Terry Wogan, right, he does this little thing called Thought of the Day.
Yeah.
You've lost the lead,
I thought we could carry it on. Have like a little...
What, you're going to do it?
Just have a little thought.
Well, if you ever have a little thought, please tell us and we'll put it up on the website.
Oh.
You want to do thought for the day.
He's got control.
Yeah. It's a big feature, isn't it?
Have you got one? Have you got a thought for what you want to do, or are you just going to, when I...
Well...
All right, well, okay, well, no, all right, well, let's have a little jingle. Have a little jingle.
Okay, I don't know what the jingle is. I don't,
but just make
okay.
sense.
He's a show with Thought today with Carl Pilkington.
Right, well, thanks for having me.
Brilliant.
Just like to say, you know, it's Christmas time. You know, cheer someone up, have a laugh with them, make the day and that. So, happy Christmas.
That's it. That's what
Just,
for the day.
you don't need to mess about. You know what I mean? Just if you can do that today, yeah, I'll add that. If you can do that today, cheer someone up.
Enemy personal radar in
I mean, it's quite sweet. Carl is quite sweet. You know,
Yeah.
I think I give him, I don't know, not child rights, because children are a lot more intelligent than Carl. I don't know, sort of, I suppose animal rights? No, animals, no. It's their,
Well, I mean, see, the thing is, Wogan normally has on a priest or a rabbi or a thinker, not normally the modern equivalent of, you know, Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah,
So,
no, but I've been busy. I haven't got time to. They sort of drag it out. They have like a fable or something, don't they? Cut out all that. Because they've got a lot of time on their hands when they're.
Vickers.
Yeah, just when they're in their house.
Well, not Christmas. It's their busy time as well. I would have thought Christmas, Vickers. Do you think they only work Sundays?
Enemy care package
Yeah,
inbound.
again, I'm always a bit worried because I don't want to have a go at that. But they do all right for themselves. They've given that house delivery and that.
no, they do. Well, it's the house of God. They don't.
No, it's not the house of God. They live next door to the house of God.
Right.
That's the house of the vicar. They usually live joined
The
up.
house of Barrett.
Yeah, the house of Fraser. No, the vicar lives in a little vicar's house, little vicarage, and that's usually joined onto the house of God.
Yeah.
You don't get those addresses mixed up. He doesn't get all God's mail and he's going, ooh, for you again.
Well, you've heard now the way that Carl's mind thinks. You've heard over the last hour and 45 minutes. We've got these Coldplay collectibles and stuff to give away. If you have a question for Carl, okay, you've seen the way he thinks.
Brilliant.
A question that you want to ask him, you want to get his opinion on something, you might want to get his opinion on the supernatural, on,
Civil rights.
anything you want. Just get his mind working. He loves to learn, he loves to be educated, he loves to ask questions. You can text them in at 88291, you can email them in gervais@bbc.co.uk.
This is an example of how Carl thinks. Once me and Steve were talking to Carl, and we told him that they're going to be able to bring back a mammoth soon, bring a mammoth to life. He went, you're joking? And we thought, oh, that's interesting. And then we realised, I said, what do you think we said? He thought we said man moth.
A man moth.
Right? And said, what were you thinking when you thought it was a man moth? He said, I thought of a little moth with a fella's head bumping into a lamp.
Stevie Wonder on Radio 2, I Wish, with Gervais, Steve Rich and Carl Pilkington.
You wish you were Stevie Wonder.
I'd love to be Stevie Wonder.
He's great, isn't he? Well, Carl has started offending everyone.
Brilliant.
But we've got to explain, Carl does, he honestly means no harm. He does these things that... What?
What's he said?
Well, this is from Reverend Gwyn Owen from Stockwood.
Yeah.
Vicar, okay? When I'm tired of being a vicar and working one day a week, maybe I'll become a DJ and do all week.
And that's a vicar swear.
Yeah, you made a vicar swear! That's how infuriating you are!
Why do you listen to the radio? You're busy.
He's done you, Reverend.
Oh dear!
No, if you have a question for Carl, we're going to give away these Coldplay collectibles. If you have a question that you think will really pique his interest, really make his mind work, then you can get in touch with us. And the best question will win those Coldplay collectibles and a few other odds and ends we got knocking around. Gifts, yeah. But did I ever tell you about the gift? I think my father's favourite gift he ever received on Christmas. It was and I was so jealous of it because I was a kid and I thought this is amazing. Probably about 10. Right. And I thought this was dynamite. I was so jealous. It was a reversible jacket.
What happened to them?
Well, I know. I mean, they were all the rage for about 25 minutes, and it was. But what was better is it seems to me with a reversible jacket, what you want is say checks on one side and just say plain blue on the other. So it completely looks like a completely different jacket.
Yeah.
Whereas this one obviously a little bit cheaper. Not splashing out a huge amount. It had a beige body and white arms. Yeah. Turned it inside out. Beige arms, white body. It looked almost identical, and I could never quite understand when he was ever.
Kill confirmed. Weapons hot. No quarter here. We're in the lead.
got movement.
HQ identified. Secure the area.
Found you, didn't I?
Enemy at the center.
HQ is online. Secure it. Headquarters. Capture and defend each HQ. We're at the HQ. Stand by.
Tango.
Enemy near Main Street.
HQ contested.
Enemy spotted.
They're capturing the HQ. Go. HQ contested. They're capturing the HQ. Go.
Enemy at the center.
Changing back.
HQ contested. HQ contested. HQ shut down. Regroup. Almost done.
Enemy
You're
at the
ready up.
cover.
Location ID. HQ active. Move to secure. They're capturing the HQ. Go.
Changing mags.
They've taken the HQ. We've lost the lead. HQ contested. Shutting down the enemy HQ.
Enemy
HQ
near Main
secure.
Street.
Okay, get ready to move. New location. Friendly care package inbound. Friendly
Enemy near
shield
Main
turret
Street.
deployed. Enemy care package. Enemy personal radar in the air. HQ is green. Get a move on. We're taking the HQ. HQ contested. Friendly shield turret deployed.
Enemy in the courtyard.
They're capturing the HQ. Go. Sentry gun online. Enemy has captured the HQ. Allied cruise missile away.
Contact!
Enemy at the forklift.
Shots at the enemy HQ. HQ secure. Okay, get ready to move. New location ID.
Enemy at the standing town.
HQ is green. Get a move on. Securing the HQ.
Enemy at the standing town.
HQ contested. HQ secure. Almost done here. Ready
Enemy
up.
near Main Street.
New HQ established. Friendly care package inbound. Friendly shield turret deployed. HQ is online. Secure it. Securing the HQ.
Enemy at the cargo container.
Lost the HQ. Friendly
Enemy
counter
near Main
UAV active. Enemies halfway there. Step it up.
I'm ready.
We've taken the HQ. Okay, get ready to move.
Got you wee fucker.
over there.
Enemy at the office.
Enemy has captured the HQ. Shutting down the enemy HQ. We've taken the HQ. Almost done here, ready up. Friendly care package inbound. New location ID. UAV on the way. Flyover. Friendly Wilson on station, beginning sweep. HQ is free, get a move on. Enemy on the HQ, get on it.
Be advised, UAV is being
Enemy at the
HQ is on, no reinforcements, mate. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover. Using our window. Time to move. Disable the HQ. Really? Almost done here. Ready up.
enemy at the courtyard.
New HQ established.
Enemy at the center.
HQ active. Move to secure.
Enemy at the back alley.
Enemy on the HQ. Get over there. Friendly care package inbound. Enemy has captured the HQ.
X-ray done.
30 seconds. Time's up. Move your asses. HQ contested.
Enemy at the center.
Allied cruise missile away. Friendly shield turret deployed. HQ contested. We're disabling the HQ. It's over. We're RTV. Move out.
It's not the one I wanted. Right?
Really?
It's not the Spectrum. It was a ZX81.
Okay.
Right? So I thought, well, I'd best not show that I'm disappointed in that. You know, even as a kid, you have sort of, you know, that thing of...
You've lost that. Now you say, oh, it's not what I wanted, Suzanne, but go on.
Yeah, but you know, so I sort of, you know, pretended I liked it and that. I thought, oh, just play some games on it. I'll just get on with it, right? Anyway, I try and...
Sure, even as a kid, he had the weight of the world. I know.
His parents have saved up for it.
Look at his frown lines. Look, he's frowned since he was about 4.
Yeah.
Look at those lines.
Right? So, but this is why. You'll understand in a minute when I tell you the end of this story.
Go on.
So, I load up a computer game, which used to take about 10 minutes.
Was it on cassette? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a fax machine, doesn't it? Yeah.
Right? Anyway, it wouldn't load. I was thinking, what's up with this? Is it broke? Right? And I kept trying it. And my dad sort of... my mum used to get up early to open the presents with me. My dad got up at about midday. He couldn't be bothered. Right? Anyway, he comes down.
This is so telling. This is
the picture he paints is so heartbreaking.
Alan Bennett or something. Dickens.
Yeah, or some of those kind of 60s back, like Kathy Come Home, sort of really
insane dramas.
So anyway, so I'm there, right, frown growing and that.
Yeah.
Trying to read this book, thinking, why isn't it working? So my dad has a look, and he goes, oh, you're missing a bit. I said, what? He goes, you need a RAM pack, right, which is a bit that you put in the back of it that gives it extra memory.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what do you
need one of them?
I'm like, what do you mean? It's Christmas Day, right? And we're talking about the days when, like, Tandy wasn't open. It wasn't open for days.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like now, by lunchtime Christmas Day, everything's open again. Right? Then you had to wait about 2 weeks. Everyone like, had a big holiday and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, God. Oh. I actually started to be sick, like, with frustration.
Oh, no! What?
How old were you? Do you know what? How old were you? Well, like I say, I don't know, it must have been about 8 or something. Oh, but that thing of like, what, it's Christmas Day, I can't play with it, and I had to wait for like 2 weeks or what have you. Sat over the kitchen sink, sort of going... stressing out. I hated it, it was a rubbish Christmas.
Wow. I love the idea, because...
Stress, isn't it?
What did your dad say?
Just I said, look, calm down, we'll get you one when the shop's open. And it's like, yeah, but 2 weeks, isn't it?
I have never heard anyone being sick from stress.
Oh, poor little kid, just so stressed.
Before the trail, we heard Feeder on Radio 2. Steve Merchant here with Ricky Gervais, Carl Pilkington. We were talking before that about rotten gifts, and particular gifts that Carl's received in the past. We're just actually thinking now, because we've got to give away this, we haven't got to give away, but we're generously giving away a Eurythmics Platinum Disc. So if you're a Eurythmics fan, or indeed if you're not, but perhaps you know someone who is, and maybe you've got some rotten gifts for Christmas, then you can get in touch with us. Let us know what the worst gift is that either you received this year, or maybe even in the past. You know, something that really you just was terrible. Maybe you, like Carl, had the poker face when you received it. You politely opened the box, but inside you were dying. But you can get in touch with us, 882921. We've got the email gervais@bbc.co.uk, or you can phone us 0500 288 291. The worst gift ever will receive the Eurythmics Platinum Disc.
Well, talking of gifts, I got my girlfriend a few gifts. A trip to Paris and a few little bits and pieces, and one of which was a trip to the theatre.
Nice.
A thing we'd walked past before and we'd wanted to look really great. The Woman in Black, which is on at the Fortune Theatre in Covent Garden. I bought a 4 ticket so, you know, we could... she could take some people. She chose to take Carl and Suzanne.
Well, of course, now I think it's a scary play, isn't it? It's a spooky play.
Scary thing.
So
it's
you thought instantly Carl's the man.
Absolutely. And it was it great, wasn't it? And the theatre was so lovely, and the production is so lush, and it's genuinely really it's been for 17 years. They really honed it, and it was great watching Carl. At one point, we were in a box. Which I'll tell you about in a minute. Okay. And I just pointed to show Carl that this face was appearing, right? But as I was pointing, he didn't see me pointing, my finger came into his peripheral vision, and he went, oh! And I laughed for about 5 minutes, because he just saw a finger come in. I wasn't even trying to wind him up in that. That was such a bonus for me, and I nearly died. But the reason we were in a box, I went there and I said, oh, can I get a box? And they said, oh, the boxes are a little bit small and cramped. I went, okay. So they give you some really good seats. So we got some nice seats downstairs. And do people go to the theatre these days to clear their throat?
Yeah.
And their nose?
Yeah.
Because I was surrounded by people going, which I find absolutely disgusting. That even annoyed me doing it, and I apologise to people at home listening. And coughing and eating sweets, chatting about things, right? And I was getting a bad neck. You know what I'm like?
Yeah.
Anything. I just wanted it to be silent, right? So in the interval, I went up to the manager. I said, "Oh, can we go to the box?" And they went, "Oh yeah, fine, yeah." It was free. They didn't sell it. So we went up there, and they let us go in. When the first one, we had to go past some people in the interval, treading past them. Sorry. Oh,
I'm a celebrity, I get a box.
yeah, that's exactly, yeah. So they probably think, oh, they've given it to him for a special treatment. I was going to buy it. It's no extra money, but they just didn't sell it because it was, you know.
Another reason to hate you.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But we went in there, there's only 3 chairs. So I went, this was the other box that's got 4 chairs. Carl went, I'm not going out there again. Right, so we said, I'll sit on the floor. Imagine him sitting on the floor.
Were you sat on the floor with your little head peeking over the edge of the box?
No, this is it.
So I went, let's go. We went out, he was so embarrassed. Of course, everyone's going, oh, look. Walking past people again, went in the box. Everyone's looking at the box now.
Yeah.
Right? And Carl was horrible. Carl was trying to hide. But it was...
To be honest, I mean, the idea of a box is you get a better view. But I didn't, because I was like, I have to sit right at the back.
Yeah.
I might as well have been, like, near the fire exit. I just was like, I don't want to be sitting
No, that's not the idea of boxes, to get a better view. I think it's from days where it was how you were meant to be seen. The boxes face each other, right? And you're meant to see who's in the other box. It was very a socialite type thing. The boxes are probably the worst view in the theatre. That's why some theatres don't actually sell them. But I'll tell you what, I'd rather have to lean forward and see something than be surrounded by people chewing.
But it wasn't that bad though, Steve. That's the thing. You know what he's like.
Oh, well,
I mean, anything that's meant to be like a nice, relaxing night out, whether it's going for a nice, quiet meal, suddenly turns into this like nightmare.
Well, I won't go to public places with Ricky because there's always something that'll annoy him, and then he won't take it out on them. He'll take it out on you.
Yeah.
We gotta leave. It's too smoky. It's too noisy. It's not noisy enough. There's music. There's not music. It's an absolute nightmare.
Well, people annoy me. That's
stressful. So I mean, just the other day, right? I went out for something to eat. Nice, quiet, Italian place. I walk in. There's about 6 people in there having a nice, quiet, meal. Quiet. I thought that's good. He's not going to complain about the noise and that. Sit down. I have some arrabbiata, which is nice and that. Anyway, he starts sort of normal chat, saying how he'd like to put my head in a vice.
Sorry, he'd like to put your head in a vice?
In a vice, yeah.
Not really.
Sort of normal, sort of.
Yeah, and I was just thinking that it would be lovely to put him in, those vices that are sort of attached to workbenches?
Yeah.
Just so, not to, just put it in there so he's caught there, then I can sort of do what, or paint his head or something, or feel it squeezing. And I just imagined sort of squeezing it too tight.
So he's saying all this, right? Which I'm getting the sort of picture enough without sounds,
right?
But then he thinks, well, that sounds, it's quiet in here, right? Starts sort of going to